Hi guys, so I'm here at Sandy Beach and we're going to talk a little bit about the specific rocks that occur in this part of northwest Puerto Rico. Pretty much everything we have here is sedimentary rock, which means it is made up of sediment that layers down over time and builds up in layers. The first kind of sedimentary rock is right here from the beach. This is sandstone, and you can actually pass it around. It's the same rock that's in class with you. But this is just what it sounds like. It's composed of actual sand. You can actually see the granules. And even though I actually picked this rock up a week ago, it's still very wet because the granules are really loose, so there's a lot of water inside of it. This was just sitting up on the beach, but if it had been buried under the sand and the water for a longer period of time and gone deeper into the earth, it would have compressed even more. The water would have gone out of it, and it would eventually have metamorphized into quartz, but it hasn't had a chance to do that yet. Second type of sedimentary rock that we can find around here is limestone. I didn't actually get this limestone from the beach, but it's limestone nonetheless. And unlike sandstone, which is made of sand, limestone is made up of something called calcium carbonate, which is a fancy way of saying bones and shells. Calcium carbonate is the stuff that your skeleton is made out of. It's the stuff that the exoskeleton of a coral or any kind of shellfish is made out of. And when those things die and they're pulverized by the surf, they fall to the bottom of the ocean and generally accumulate, and over time they can become the sedimentary rock we call limestone. If you look at this limestone carefully, you can see it actually has layers in it. Layers are a really characteristic trait of sedimentary rock, and sometimes you can even see sea creatures in the various layers. I didn't find any in this one, but if you see any, let me know. If limestone gets buried long enough, it can actually become marble. So this could become a nice tabletop someday for somebody if it was left buried. But limestone is most of what our hills and mountains around here are made out of. If you go to the Gazalandia waterfalls, that entire feature is made out of limestone. And you can swim into the little cave at the lower falls. That's actually a really cool opportunity to see limestone doing its thing with acidic water. Basically, the water will enter the cave with a high level of acidity and dissolve the rock, and then other periods water comes in with lower levels of acidity, and the calcium carbonate that's suspended in the water can actually precipitate back into rock formations, and that's where you get stalactites and stalagmites and that kind of cool stuff. So you can actually see limestone rearranging itself at Gazalandia. Pass these around, take a good look at them, and then we've got an activity for you to do outside. Thanks, see you next week.